Candace and I have known each other a little bit. A little background for you guys. My Clark Kent job is I am a loan originator, a loan officer, and I do mortgage. So on housing up and downs, I know better than most, okay? So that industry has a lot of turmoil. Candace works for one of the investors that we actually originate loans for. And so Candace and I have had the opportunity to do some deals together. And question off sheet, have you been in this industry of networking before?
Never.
Never, okay. Were you skeptical about the industry, Candace?
Very.
Okay, so you had somebody share a product with you and you didn't really pay much attention to it, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so we're going to go on this, but we're going to do a little bit of this because this is an important story for you guys to hear. All right, so you work in the mortgage banking industry and review people's finances every day. What made you realize the potential of the opportunity after seeing the information from Steve and Gina Merritt you were reviewing?
I saw their bank statements. My eyes popped out of my head.
I believe the call was, are we trying to get a loan for drug dealers?
I called Kevin and I said, Kevin, what do these people do for a living? I'm clearly in the wrong business. And he said, well, I'm not. Yeah. And he said, you know that little patch that, because I'd been patching and wearing it, but just didn't want to share it with anybody. Just wasn't interested. And boy, did that change when I saw those bank statements. So I call my husband, he's upstairs. I'm like, honey, get down here. You got to see this. And I mean, he had to put his glasses on, do a double take. And you know, it's one thing to tell people how much you make, but I saw it. And I saw it for 12 months. It got bigger each month. It got bigger, those deposits every week. Just kept growing and growing and growing. And so we were on the phone with Kevin and we signed up as a diamond.
Don't be afraid to tell people they can win, okay? When they realize they can win, now we tell a little joke. Emily and I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Some of you guys know that. And when we first got in this industry back in 2005, we used to talk about the people in Florida that made all the money, okay? And if you're somewhere else in the country, it's always the people in Florida that make all the money, right? But why not utilize the success of anybody in this room or elsewhere to propel your business? So I wasn't recruiting Candace, I was doing business to help my friends Steve and Gina do something that they wanted to do. The outcome is because Steve and Gina are generous with their time and with exposing the fact that what they do and how they win, they don't mind people knowing that, right? You don't have to put things in the dark when it's the truth, right? And so Candace and I had that funny interaction and she goes, we have to get going, we have to build this. So why do you think everybody should take this so seriously?
Well, for me, it allows me to keep, I've been doing this for 32 years, so it's going to allow me to keep some of my W-2 income because recently, about 8 years ago, I'm not a CPA, but they did change some of the tax laws, and so I have zero write-offs. So I would look at my pay stub, and I was like, where is my money? I've worked, 50 or 60 hours this week. I'm time poor. And with the additional write-offs that I can have now, it's going to allow me to not only supplement my income, but keep more of my W-2 income and also help me retire earlier.
Yeah, that's awesome. And again, no one's here giving you financial advice or we talked to your CPA, but again, this is a business. Make no mistake, you are involved. You're a 1099 subcontractor of the company LifeWave. You're a member of the This Is It team, and you have the ability to take advantage of some of the tax codes that exist right now. Scott Brennan can tell you there's some amazing opportunities. Candace is very, very wise. This is an income-producing opportunity that will help her protect more of her day job income. Everyone take advantage of those things. Thank you, Candace. Appreciate it.